friends, my name is Irina and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Baby Planet. We are talking here about our babies, about our kids. So in this video I want to share about this topic like a colic, like a baby colic. Does it sound familiar to you? It does sound familiar to me because it's not that I read about that or heard about that. I experienced colic with my son Makaya, and I remember I had a different fears. Since he was born, I was afraid that my newborn baby will have a colic, or I was afraid to eat something wrong to cause my baby having colic, and I had problems with lactation first months of his life, and I was afraid to give him a formula because I thought from the formula he will have a colic. I look back and all of these fears were really based on nothing because I started seriously researching this subject from the different resources, doctors and pediatricians, and different other moms and my own experience, and I decided to make a video to help other moms and to shed light on colic, to help them survive through this period of time, this hard period of time. And in this video we are going through different truths and myths about colic, and in a different video, in the next video, part 2, I'm gonna share with you how to calm down your baby during a colic. So enjoy this video and let's do it right now. Statement number 1. Colic is a reason of accumulation of gases in a baby's intestines. Yes and no. Yes, baby has a lot of gases. Yes, we swallow a lot of air while they are fed, and it causes them discomfort and pain. And no, unfortunately, it's not that simple. The thing is, when a baby was in a mouse womb, she was eating what the mom ate, and mom's body was responsible for process of food. But now baby is by her own, and their stomach starts working independently, extracting enzymes and learning how to process the food by its own. So in other words, it's adjustment, stomach adjustment to new conditions, to new food, to new volume of food, and to new environments. So it's colic, it's a natural adjustment, natural process. It's not a sickness and it doesn't need a medical treatment. 2. All babies have colic. Myth. According to statistics, only 70% of babies have colic. Another 30%? They're lucky and they don't have colic, and modern medicine cannot explain why. Only one thing that we know is each baby is very individual, and the process of adaptation is very individual. 3. Colic is dangerous. Myth. Colic is safe. It doesn't harm your baby at all. But it's only one issue here. You need to be sure that your baby has a colic. So it's not an ear infection, it's not a fever, it's not a temperature, it's not anything else, but it's colic. And it can be diagnosed by a doctor. There's only one sign that you can say, that you can suspect that your baby have colic. For example, in the morning you see you see a happy baby before you. He or she is laughing and playing and happy, and all of a sudden they start scream for a while, and you see it's not because they're hungry, it's not because they have a dirty diaper. They have pain and discomfort. They scream for a while and they stop immediately, like nothing happened, and they're happy again. So this is a sign of colic. But don't worry, it might be really annoying, it sucks, but they're safe. The colic is absolutely doesn't harm your baby till 6 months. That's true. Our Eastern European pediatrician, they relate colic with a magic number 3 because they think it starts at 3 weeks, continues till 3 months. It's no less than 3 times per week, and it lasts for 3 hours each time. But I can say, and from my own experience, it very varies. Each baby is very individual. A process of adaptation is very individual. I experienced a colic. My son was with colicky baby till 6 months, 5.5 months. So, and it varies. It can be in the morning, it can be in the evening, it can be 2 hours, it can be before nighttime, it can be each time after you feed your baby. So, but the good news is majority of kids, they pass the colic by the 5. Newborn baby can have a colic. Usually babies start having colic from the 1 month or 3 weeks, when the volume of consuming food is increased and the stomach starting working and processing all of this new volumes, that adjusting to a new volume of consuming food. Number 6, colic is something that usually happens with boys. They have it more often, it lasts longer, and it's more severe. In fact, it's colic doesn't relate to the sex of the baby. Breast-fed babies, they have a less colic than formula-fed babies. Myth. Colic are pretty common thing for both, for breastfed and for formula-fed. And people sometimes think that babies they have a more colic when they are formula-fed, but it is not proven. And breastfed baby, they suffer the same like a formula-fed babies. It's only one thing that I want you pay attention. If you see that your baby have a more severe colic after feeding him a specific brand of formula, just change the brand of formula. You need to choose right, and it is very important how you choose a formula for your baby. And sometimes the baby is not tolerant to a specific brand of formula. Number 8, colic stops by itself. Yes, that's true, and the most pleasant part of it, of colic, it is that part. It can stop at any moment, any minute. Your baby can have colic only for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks. It can stop by month 2, by month 3, and it doesn't demand any treatment because it's not sickness, and you will have a great relief, and you cannot stop colic. Unfortunately, that's true. There is no magic button that you can push and you can stop colic. But you can help your baby to survive through. You can bring relief and help your baby. So in the next video, I'm gonna share my ways how I did that, and I'm excited to share it with you how I survived it through. And now we're a colic-free baby and colic-free mom. Woohoo! And I'm gonna share that in the next video. Don't miss that. Please subscribe and share that with all moms that you know. And I wish you happy motherhood, and wish that the colic will be the worst thing whatever happened with your baby. So, and I love you all, and I wish you a wonderful day.